here with the Logitech Orion Spark G910. This is a full RGB mechanical keyboard, as you can see right here. We're going to open this up, take a look. Of course, right off the bat, you can see on the box, exclusive Roamer G. That's right, they've got their proprietary mechanical switches, in this case equivalent to, let's just say, a Cherry MX switch that, you know, most of you would find comfortable as a gamer. And in this case, I've been playing lots with it, so I'll let you know what the results were. But let's open the box and take a closer look. As I said, this exclusive Roamer G mechanical switches are supposed to be up to 25% faster on the actuation. Okay, so we're supposed to get more accurate clicks on there. I like the fact that it comes with 2 wrist rests, so interchangeable, which is nice because I'm not a real fan of large wrist rests. I like no wrist rest or a very thin one. So I rather keep the thin one instead of installing this larger one. As you can see, it's very easy actually to replace, in case you're wondering. It just snaps out. It has all the required anti-slippage, as you can see right there, the rubber, and the clips just latch on very easily to the keyboard itself. The keyboard also, remember, is a little bit large in size, as you would expect. It has lots of macros going on here, so we're going to be able to customize quite a bit. Not just the colors, of course, 16.8 million colors on this RGB. Here's another look at it from this point of view. You can see the asymmetric keys. That's right, we're going to take a closer look at these keys. They're shaven differently on the top. I do like the multimedia controls. It's a big fan of that roller bar there. Here are those keys that I mentioned a second ago that your fingers kind of find their way very nicely to the center because of the way it's angled on the sides. So it's something that I really liked. So again, 25% shorter and faster actuation than the Cherry MX switch. And we're going to obviously get a longer lasting, more accurate keystroke, I hope, from this. Now, I haven't been able to test it 70 million times like they claim. However, you know, 70 million keystrokes is quite a bit. I do like the LED that's inside there, by the way. A lot of keyboards that I've tested with the illumination, the LED is not really uniform. This one is, so very nice. And you can customize it to death, and I love what they did about that. So there are the WASD keys, as you can see. They're highlighted. Here's the dock for your smartphone. That's right, you heard, an ARC X control integration dock. Okay, that you would put in your smartphone, download the software, as you can see, the app for your iPhone, smartphone, Android phone, whatever, and you can access the stats, launch games, watch shows, whatever you wanted to do on your phone, connected to your PC, of course, through Wi-Fi, at home, wherever you are, and then keep track of things. You can see here the temperatures as I'm playing Battlefield 4. So very nice to keep track of things when I'm doing benchmarks and stuff like that, real time. And here again are the multimedia controls, which I love, very handy. Nice roller bar there on the corner. When it comes to the keyboard customization, as I mentioned a second ago, all of those lovely 9 programmable buttons, the sets of custom commands that you can do on there. It supports up to 27 commands across 3 profiles for maximum convenience, which is very nice. All these different profiles. I've got one for Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, for example. So I've got different profiles that I can switch between. And depending on the type of game that you can have, whether it's an MMO, whether it's a real-time strategy, you can customize the keys, colors, macros, things like that, and integrate that with your game. So that way, you know, you've got the colors illuminating your keyboard that correspond to that profile, to that game that you want to play. So I really do like that. And hopefully there'll be better support for games and illumination scripts out there that you can download and install. So if you have a specific type of game like World of Warcraft and you're into that MMO type of game, then maybe there's a script that will illuminate the cooldown periods, things like that, for your magic and mana and stuff like that, regenerating and things like that. So very nice. I'm still experimenting, of course. Scripting is open source and you can do whatever you want. You can download stuff. Obviously the conventional button assignments are there. Pre-built-in profiles and assignments are available as standard. So if you're not quite sure what your options are for assigning a key and different types of things, well, there are a lot to choose from within the gaming software that Logitech provides, and you can go ahead and select that and apply that appropriately. Okay, so here again is a little bit of a preview of what you would be looking at once you get this software and install it. Okay, all those different types of commands that you can choose from. And of course, you can record your own commands. Obviously, that would make sense. You would need to do that as well. If it did not appear in this list, you can add your own custom ones. So there you have it. Very nicely done there. I never really had an issue with the Logitech gaming software. Very complete. Here are the 16.8 million RGB colors that you can customize. Again, your zones, different types of zones, and your keys. So maybe when you're running certain games, you only use certain types of keys, and maybe you want those keys only to be highlighted and illuminated on your keyboard, and you want to assign specific colors, brightness levels, whatever. If you want to use the pre-built in effects, there's tons of different effects that are already available that you can choose from. Why not? You know, the world is your oyster here. Choose and decide what you want to do. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of fancy type of effects necessarily, but I do love the color customization and assigning certain keys only on the keyboard to be highlighted in certain colors so I can quickly access them and not worry about anything else. So love it to pieces. Love what they've done there with that. The Arc X dock for the smartphone, very handy, so I can keep track of real-time temperatures of the GPU, CPU, and I like being able to monitor that, so it's very nice. This heat map feature here can basically keep track of what keys you use the most, for example, so later on you can do some customization based on that. Here are some other screens with regards to updating your profiles, how you want the software to start up, things like that, so you can have a little bit of control there as well on updating the software and so forth. So that's pretty much standard, nothing new and out of the ordinary with respect to that. Love the different type of designs on those keys. My fingers did feel comfortable on it when I'm gaming. How long will they last? Well, that's still to see, but they do definitely feel very nice. Mechanical switches. I like the swappable wrist rest, like I mentioned, and the customization in the software is very nice. And the ability to put my smartphone in there and check real-time stats, hey, can't be beat. That's an excellent feature. Of course, you have to have your Wi-Fi and everything connected to it, but these days that's pretty simple and straightforward to do at home, I'm sure. And definitely a nice little keyboard if you're looking for some excellent hardcore gaming. There it is from Logitech, the G910, the Orion Spark. I'll add the latest pricing below. Comment, let me know what you think. I'd like to thank Logitech for providing it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.